everybody, this is Alchemist2 and I'm back again with another movie review. I just recently got a chance to see Sultan, starring one of my favorite actors of all time, which would be Salman Khan. And it was sent to me by my darling TTR, and I just absolutely adore this movie. It was a twinge long, but actually it was well worth it, and I adore wrestling and MMA. I've never watched UFC, but it was in that arena as well, pardon the pun. But it's about this wrestler. He's trained in the mud pits when he's up and coming as a superstar and whatnot. And he's well respected and nobody can defeat him, and he's the lion of this particular area, and people just, they love him, they can't get enough of him. And he meets a fellow lady wrestler named Arfa, and she is absolutely, I don't know the woman who was playing her part, but she's absolutely stunning. She's gorgeous, and I thought, she's an angel on earth. Oh my gosh, look at her. I thought Sultan's gonna fall for her. Yeah, he did. It was so sweet, and aw, it really touches your heart. And they fall in love, and unfortunately he lets competition get in between them, and he says that he's going to bring home the title and he'll get to see his baby boy Aman. And there's a previous thing that they relate to earlier in the movie. He fought for his life, Aman did, and unfortunately Aman passes away, and he was 00 negative, which is only 1% of the entire percentile in India, apparently, or in the world, I think. 00 negative is the rarest blood type. I have a rare blood type too, it's AB positive, but not so rare as 00 negative. But Aman, unfortunately, Arfa, well, as any mother would who's lost her child, it would be extremely difficult for her to come to want to be with Sultan ever again. And he leaves her. They don't divorce, but they go their separate ways, and it's very sad. Actually, that part made me cry, but one of the parts that made me cry, other than the ending. I'm not going to say how it ends. It's really quite beautiful, and seeing the wrestling moves, it's just unbelievable and phenomenally done. And Farrah Khan actually worked with the choreography, and I could tell. I thought, yep, her work, her excellent eye. And I love the music in this, especially his song to win Arfa back. It's just that song. Oh, it's fantastic. It really is. It's just such a beautiful song, and it's just relaxing and so peaceful and romantic and sentimental, and I just adore things like that. And I thought, oh, I'm just waiting, just lost in the magic of that. And there was a bit of breaking the fourth wall in this, which I enjoyed, when Sultan's friend is talking to him about Shah Rukh Khan, and he says, don't you make fun of Shah Rukh Khan. He can make a blind girl fall in love with him by just looking at her. And I just laughed. It was busting a gut over that. That was hysterical, and I thought, why doesn't he do that in his other movies? It was just terrific. But they're the best of friends, and I don't know if it was through, I think it was I should say K2H2. That's easier, because I think that was the first film that they starred together in, other than Om Shanti Om. Don't quote me on that, because I haven't really seen all of Shah Rukh's film, and I'm trying to see all of Shah Rukh's films, by the way, because I'm a huge Shah Rukh fan, as you probably will know. And I absolutely adore Salman. I just think he's wonderful, just beautiful to look at, and there is a genuine quality to him that I enjoy, and he's a very relatable character, and he's the type of person. He's just like with Sharuk. I would love to just sit down and have a chai with him, and I think that would be awesome. But I wouldn't know what to say. I'd be like, oh hey, yeah. The translation would be, hey Salman, fancy meeting you here. Like the chai? Beautiful weather, isn't it? God, you're hot. But that would be the translation of all my gibberish. But it would be worse with with Sharuk. It would probably be I'd probably do one of those things and faint. It's like lady, lady, hey, lady, are you awake? Are you alive? You still have a pulse? Yeah, she still has a pulse. Okay, she's still here. I didn't kill her with my good looks, but I can imagine this happening to me. I think I would be okay. I think I would handle it well. Of course, I haven't met these two people in reality, and yeah, it probably would happen if I met Akashi too. It's Akashi's birthday, by the way. I read on Facebook it was Akashi's birthday. Happy birthday, Akashi! But all I have to say about Sultan, it was really quite good. It wasn't so. I like Veer more than I do Sultan. I also like Terry Nam, but my favorite Salman film. I can't count Sharuk's films, can I? No, I can't. It's got to be Salman alone as far as rating. This I still think gets 4 out of 5. There's some things that it kind of dragged a little bit. That was one thing I didn't care for. Songs were sensational. Loved it, and the whole moral teaching of the movie itself. Never give up. Always strive for your goal. Old age shouldn't hold you back. It's just to remember in mere perspective. And it kind of reminded me of Rocky, just the way it was done. Especially the ending. If you stick for the credits, I thought, yep, this is just like Rocky. It's the Indian version of Rocky. And it was awesome. I loved it. And I gave it 2 thumbs way up. And I personally think that this is one of his best, other than Veer, because Veer is my absolute favorite of all the movies that he's done. I should say, well, let me rank. I'll rank right now what I have seen of Salman. Veer, yeah, Veer's number 1. Number 2 is Terry Nam, and 3 would be Sultan. Well, actually, Terry Nam and Sultan would tie my top second spot. I haven't really seen any other films with Salman, so unfortunately I can't really make a determination on ranking in of itself. But yeah, I think that's a fair assessment of what he's done. But I love this scene in wrestling again was intense for me, because I've always enjoyed it when I was a little kid. It was something I used to watch, and I got crushes on wrestlers. Yeah, I still have my favorites. I like CM Punk and John Cena and The Rock. And who else do I like? I like The Undertaker. Of course, Undertaker's he's showing his age. Jerry the King Lawler is still one of my favorites, even though he's just a commentator. I think he's really cool, because he's very talented, and like me, he's an artist. He's a better cartoonist than I am, far better. And he's funny. I mean, his commentary is just hilarious. And I love him for that, and I love the way he says puppies. So anyway, I'm getting off track, but that's all I have to say about Sultan. And if you're a fan of Salman, then definitely see it. But of course, with me, Salman Khan can do no wrong, and this is probably one of his better films. It's such an inspiring, rousing movie that'll make you feel good. And even though there's a little bit of sadness in it, there's a happy ending at the very end. And it's just, it did my heart it did my heart excellently. So that's all I have to say about Sultan. Till next time, live long, prosper. Ciao, today!